What's up, guys? It's Shadow69, and I got something else kind of cool I want to show you guys. Yes, it is another lightsaber, um, but this lightsaber I had for quite a few years now. I'd say about 10 to 12 years. It is called the T-900. Now, don't mistake it from anything from the Terminator series. It's actually from a company called Lightech Industries, and they're unfortunately no longer in business. Um, it is a pretty cool lightsaber. It's a little bit bigger than the lightsaber I have from Saber Forge, the consular. Um, it's pretty cool. And here it is. This thing is, back in the day was pretty badass. Now, you'll notice on the control panel here, there's two lights. One is red, one is green. Then you have a little toggle switch right here. Now, that is just for show. The toggle switch and the red light is just for show. I guess it just kind of like how the kill key, when you pull the kill key out of the Saber Forge, it lights up the on-off activation button. That's basically kind of, I guess, what they were going for. So turn that on, red light comes on. You hit the activation button, this turns on, and this light turns on, and the lightsaber turns on. This one has no sound, because back then they didn't know how to do that. Now here's something that's different from the Saber Forge lightsabers to this one. The Saber Forge lightsabers, like my consular here, have the LED inside here. Okay, they have a red LED. So pull the kill key out. So here's the LED in here. As you saw, the blade is white. It actually lights up the blade red. I'm sure we're all familiar with how the Saber Forge lightsabers work. But what's different about this one is there is no LED in here. Here's the blade for it. And as you can tell, this is the bulb. The blade is the actual bulb. This plugs in, as you can see right there. It plugs into that hole. And then when you turn it on, this lights up green. As I said, there's no sound to it, but I'll go ahead and plug it in. There's a blade retention screw. By the way, this lightsaber runs off two 9-volt batteries. There. And see, green light comes on. Lightsaber lights up green. I'll go ahead and shut the one light off so you guys can see better. Now, I still got light coming in from the outside because I am sitting next to a window. But this is what the lightsaber looks like when it's lit up. To be honest, I think this is more of the size of the lightsabers that were in A New Hope, Empire, and Jedi. Where you've got the thickness of the Saber Forge, as you can tell, is a lot more thicker than this blade here. So, I mean, this is pretty cool, but it's, not even half as bright as the Saber Forge. Here, I'll light this one up. So, almost, you can still see it, but as you can tell by the reflection, the Saber Forge one is a lot brighter. So, let me go ahead and turn the light back on. The size comparison of the two hilts. Well, let's see here. As you can tell, the T-900 is a lot bigger, or a lot longer actually. The cool thing about this lightsaber too is it's big enough, it's got the double grip. You can grip it here and here to fight. Now, I would love to convert this to something like the Saber Forge, or you know, something like that, with sound and everything. I know I did speak to it's still early. I did speak to somebody about trying to convert this, and he was like, I don't know if I want to take that challenge, because he doesn't have anything to mill the emitter to fit a Saber Forge blade, or even create like a 1-inch blade. I think this is 1-inch diameter blade, to even coming close to something that Saber Forge would make. But I would love to try. I would love to add sound to this. I would love to add an LED in here and change this up to work with something like Saber Forge. I just don't know where to start. The one person I did ask, like I said, he didn't want to take that challenge. But if not, oh well. You know, it's still in my arsenal of weaponry here. But I really like this lightsaber. It's pretty cool. It feels really comfortable in your hand. And, you know, it just... I like it. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love my Saber Forge lightsaber too. It's badass. And, of course, you know, my icon prop, my icon replica of the New Hope lightsaber. But then again, that's just a prop, and I did get it signed by Mark Hamill, so I'll never play with it. That's in a case, a viewing case, and won't be touched. But this one in my Saber Forge one will be played with quite often, and I have used this before. But man, just convert it, maybe just even add sound to it would be awesome. So anyway, yep, that's it. T-900. Light Tech Industry lightsaber, unfortunately no longer in business. Well, if you've got any questions, put them in the comments, and I'll try to get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks for watching.